Sorry about that, chat. I literally hit the go live button and my wife called me. So I'm going to take that phone call with her. So now we are back and we are here today. So I have been running 50 simulacrums, my simulacrum strat, and we have like 8 tabs worth of items that we've gotten from it so far. Lots of voices, lots of, what are these called? Shit, I forgot what he's called. Lots of, these are lots of split personalities and lots of megalomaniacs. So we're going to finish. I only have 11 invitations to go. So we're going to grind this out and see how we did. See how our strat ran. Now, so far I've gotten 8 raw divs from our simulacrums and 1 of this replica dragonflight. So let's go see how much money we made. Let's finish our last 11 for the day, grind through those, and then we're gonna check our tabs, see how much money we made from the strat. This 50 simulacrums took me, I was grinding them out all weekend. I had to take a break yesterday just to play another game. I was getting so burnt out from it. So let's go. Let's continue. 11 to go. Get some music going. This the strat has become so simple that it's like mind-numbingly boring, and I had to force myself to get back on to finish the last 11. I don't want to do this again. You're literally standing here for so long between each round, and the rounds don't feel that rewarding. The only thing that's rewarding is the voices, and voices in this league right now are worth like 9 div or something like that, unidentified. It feels like the reward to amount of effort you have to put into simulacrums just doesn't feel right, like compared to everything else in the game. GGG really needs to do a little bit of something with simulacrum. They need to either make the rounds a little faster or more rewarding, because right now the risk versus reward versus effort is just not there. Not in this current iteration. These rounds last forever. And that's what I get. See, I think what would help is if they, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you only get what drops down here. I think what would really help is if they gave us the actual monster loot as well. That might help a little bit. But it's just, man, it's just not rewarding. Like, I took 2-3 minutes. Like, you can run a whole map in that time on some builds and get so much loot out of it, and it's just not adding up for simulacrum, unfortunately, unless I get really lucky with our voices. If I get really lucky with our voices, oof, that could be mirror tier. One passive voices, that's mirror tier. Like, I'll be selling that for a mirror, and you know I'm gonna be identifying those. We're definitely checking out when I got there. And then this happens too. This, where the fuck is the last monster? Okay, he died. Maybe. Sometimes the end of simulacrum waves, no one's alive, but it's not ending. You're like stuck there for like 30 seconds and nothing happening. The simulacrum really needs a massive revamp. How's the sound, chat? A little loud. I want to turn myself down a little bit. Turn myself down. There we go. There we go. How's the game sound? Same sounds good. Good. Music's good. Volume level's right. What is that? Oh, inspired learning. 5C. This is kind of late in the Mirage League though, so prices are a little janky. But at the same time, like, I don't think Simulacrum has been popular or worth it for the last several leagues. It definitely needs a little bit of love. Just a little bit of love. A little bit of love. Just a little bit of love. Man, I fucking love Hosier. Hosier is such a good band. That's okay, I guess. You know, the thing that kind of sucks about this is the challenge isn't there, right? With my build, my risk is kind of very low until I get to around like 14, 15. So I'm just basically sitting here killing a lot of shit. And that's kind of where Path of Exile kind of falls off for me, is when the challenge just goes right out of it. You've built a build so juicy and so easy to kill everything around you that it's just you hold right click and everything dies. It's boring at that point. The only reason I'm sticking with it this league is I really want to farm up a mirror. Like, I've never done it because I just haven't had the grit to bear through the really boring parts of this, where you're just basically holding right click, not even moving. I really just leap slam to make it more fun for me. Like, this is not engaging game mechanics to me. I've optimized my build so much that it's not even there anymore. and I really don't like that version of ARPG. Like, but at the same time, I played No Rest for the Wicked. And that's a little too difficult. Like, I need a little bit more nuance. Like, PoE has a really good amount of nuance when you're first starting up and you're getting your build going. Things are dangerous, things are tough, and you really have to, like, you actually have to play the mechanics. But once you get past that, it's just, I'm sitting here holding right click, man. I need to get in like Valdo's maps or something. I need to get the difficulty slider up. But I've never really built a build for that. Maybe I can get some so I can invest in this build to do Valdo maps, because that, I think, is the next step for this build, is getting into those really difficult Valdos maps, but I've just never done it. So maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll get there after I farm up the mirror. I'll farm up the mirror and then I'll try void maps. Send this guy to the void. See, now it's starting to get a little difficult. Props to one mana left, Converse over there for making this build. I'm playing his string stacker build, but I'm using he went to Heavy Strike of Tarthus, I believe. I'm still on the what's called Static Strike of Gathering Lightning version. I like that a little better. And now it's starting to get a little difficult. To be fair, I had failed like three wave 15s, I believe, because I just got the worst combination of abilities or debuffs on me and buffs on the unique bosses that they just wrecked me. So I did fail like 3 wave 15s. So I kind of have to take that into account when I go look at the profit. Could have been a little bit more, but I mean, there's 15 waves in each simulacrum. I did 50 of them. That's 750 waves at the end of it. And I failed 3. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I can actually use a curse now. It's required. I think if I want to make a Valdo's map runner, I think I need to replace my amulet with a simplex amulet. And then replace this with an actual ring. That's a tier 12. That's all I got from a tier 12, really? Come on. Tier 12, wave 12, whatever. Oh. Oh. Okay, they're starting to get a little difficult. And not really. Nice. Who's alive back here? See, the loot versus the risk, man. It's just not there. I really wish it was. Ooh, my dog. My dog just... Ooh, look at the room with that fart. Man, Winston? Old man Winston over there. Okay, you die. You die. See, the thing with Gathering Strike is I think there's a sweet spot where you can hit him twice. See, like right there. That's a good sweet spot. Except for he's moving my guy with his sword. I'm just finding that sweet spot. It's hard. It's like the old lightning strike where you can double hit because of the glove Explicit? Is it explicit? Implicit. Not implicit. Prefix. It's the implicit, you can strike additional nearby enemies. Is that searing? Yeah, the searing implicit. You can double tap them. Okay, round 15. Oh. Sometimes I do die. I haven't died in a while though. I would like to not, because sometimes I get really bad modifiers for the simulacrum, and it kind of wrecks me, and I'll die like 3 or 4 times before I can finish it, and I'll lose all my progress. But as you can see, my XP bar down there. By my XP bar down there, let me say that one more time. I haven't died in a while, and I would really like to not lose that XP. Okay, that's around 15. That's round 15, chat. That's the hardest round in Simulacrum. That's it? Come on. All right, now on to the next one. Here's the entire Simulacrum. My filter is uber strict, and that I have got 1 full inventory out of a Simulacrum. Now we have to put it away, and this is the worst part because I didn't plan this. Oh, I'm not tracking my maps, so we don't really take these. Also, if that's not good implicit, we don't keep it. Everything else we do keep. And because I didn't plan this, everything's kind of just dumped. I should do what the Empyrean does and buy a couple of oh, I do keep these though, the Elder Guardian, all the Guardian maps I keep, the Shaper Guardians, Elder Guardians, as well as the Cirrus Guardians. So I have a couple of those sprinkled in, so you can see right there. Oh, this needs to go here. Oh, fuck it, just put it in here. I don't really care. Trying to find a spot is the worst thing for the strategy. Me sitting in my inventory too long, trying to dump shit. I'm gonna corrupt that. I'm gonna. Back to wave 1. What's up, buddy? You hungry? Food's not ready until 6 o'clock, bud. Gotta stay on your strict schedule. Also, a little bit later, after I'm done with the strategy, I think I'm going to jump over to BDO. The Olivia Academy just came out, and my brothers and I are playing through that. We're trying to get... my brothers want to get to a spot... Really, that's it? 3 stack decks? Okay. We want to get to the spot where we can trio farm. I guess there's like trio farming spots, but I'm so far behind both of them, I need to get all my gear caught up. See what we can do. This is taking forever. I just need to grind up my mirror. That's the worst part about, like, I think it's showing me that the weaknesses within Trade League is that you can just grind up a mirror, but it's so mind-numbingly boring. You're just doing these strategies over and over. You're holding down right click. It's literally, I feel like cookie clicker almost, in a way. Until I get to like the actual harder content, I'll be grateful when I can go. I think I'm gonna do maybe like 50 cortexes or like 50 something difficult next. So cortex is not difficult, but some boss rush or something that I can do 50 times. It's a little bit more difficult. Gets my brain going at least. At this point, you like, I see how everyone just gets their build up and running, and it has like Netflix or something on the other TV screen, or like you have another monitor and you just got YouTube or Netflix or something going, because this isn't a video game anymore. Like, I mean, it is, but it's not that part of video games that I love, which is kind of the puzzle solving. Here's a problem, figure it out. Wave 7. Look at my inventory. It's amazing. Simulacrum definitely needs a lot of love. I mean, like the wave after wave with slight differences is kind of just, I mean, the next iteration of this is the Sanctum, the roguelike aspect. Maybe they should add a little bit of roguelike aspects to, I mean, Ultimatum, Sanctum, they all have like their give the player a choice. Oh, excuse me, I'm drooling a little bit. Give the player a choice of like, freshen it up a little bit. Give us a choice of debuffs and buffs or something that'll give it a little bit of a twist every time we run it, because Simulacrum right now is just let me just yeah, let me just play on my chest. Hold on, this is actually difficult. Maybe I should just do this. Wait, where's my cursor? All right, here's how we add difficulty simulacrum. Wait, I'm like okay, I'm inverted because it's up. So let's, yeah, here we go. This is how you add difficulty. Okay, maybe I can do this. This is a little difficult. Here's our difficulty adder. Here's our debuff, a real life debuff. See if I can continue the simulacrum like this. This is why people play video games with like fucking Dance Dance Revolution pads. Like they've engineered the difficulty out of the game themselves, so they have to add artificial difficulty. Like thus, like this. All right, I can't. It's not even difficult. It's just a pain. It's like adding inverted controls to video games. Like, this isn't difficult. This is just irritating. Like, I'll get there eventually, but what you're asking me to do is build muscle memory in opposition to the muscle memory I've already built. It's not, and in the future, it's not going to help me anywhere. So you're creating a false difficulty in the act of creating muscle memory that you'll never need again. It's just hey, let's fuck with your brain a little bit. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, okay, now let's go back to our regularly scheduled programming. It's just meh. That's not good game theory. How could you make simulacrum better? Let's think about this. I mean, you don't want to reiterate on the whole roguelike aspect. You already got that in Ultimatum and Symptom. So how could you make the madness worth? So simulacrum comes from the delirium league, right? So it's the madness within your own mind. Maybe, you know, it'd be an interesting kind of mechanic that they could do in simulacrum would be bring bosses from all over the game. Bring everything. Bring everything in and give them slightly weirder, different mechanics in Delirium. Is that worth anything? I don't think it is. Really? So like maybe bring in, like, you got Maven, Searing, like it's the god, I don't know, I don't really know the lore very well on Simulacrum or Delirium, but it's the madness within your own mind, right? He pulls at your very thoughts and twists them. So maybe he can pull all of the different bosses and encounters we have throughout the entire game, and he gives them slightly different twists. Maybe you have like a mod tree of Maven does a reverse memory game, or How would you twist now you have like the mirror world kind of like Calandra, but you twist the bosses slightly. Like you still have Omniphobia and Kosis in here, but you gotta, how do you twist it? How do you twist them a little bit? Maybe you create it so that the searing pulls from Eater's abilities, or maybe, ooh, that would be interesting. Maybe you give Kosis and Omniphobia the ability to pull all different types of abilities from every boss in the game, every single one. And maybe sometimes they turn in the wolf from that one map and they chase you around. You got to be prepared for that. Maybe they do memory games. That'd be interesting. Like, you have the delirious entity kind of fuck with the bosses on every round and give them different abilities every single round. I think that'll freshen up Simulacrum a little bit. And what you can also do is, I mean, you can add, I mean, it is delirious. You can add the entire drop table from the entire game in here so that they have the ability to drop anything. You have to deal with their mechanics. So like, if you get the memory game from Maven, maybe Kosis and Omniphobia can drop Maven items. And then maybe you do like maybe you do like an Uber version of Simulacrum where you get all the Uber bosses mechanics as well. And they can drop Uber versions, but then you have to have an Uber version of voice. What's an Uber version of voices? Because they have to have their own, they do have to have their own kind of personality within the game as a whole. They can't just be the mirror version or the delirious version. You gotta give them their own little twist. So like voices and split personality and megalomania has to have an Uber version so that you can get their own Uber versions of fights. Then it kind of becomes bland because it's just the entire game in one zone. How do you twist it so it's not bland? It's a question. That's an interesting question. What's up, buddy? How are you doing over there? Do you have an answer to my question? Winston's got an answer. The existential questions you ask yourself in Simulacrum when you're just grinding, man. Can my dog understand video games? Does he watch me because he enjoys it? Or is he going, fuck you, man, you could have taken a left there. You could have figured out that puzzle earlier. My cats are definitely critiquing my gameplay over here. Oh, hello. They critique that too. Nice. Okay, bud. So what round am I on? I don't even I'm not even paying attention to what rounds I'm on anymore. I'm just clicking them. I died at what, round 13, 14? What round is this? Oh, okay, died in round 14. Not the best. Fuck it. Where you at, big boys? Bring it in, big boys. Bring it in. Okay, we need to out a little bit. We're taking a little too much damage, so we back off a little bit, come back in. Where'd he go? Oh, big boy. What a big boy. Stop fucking me up, dude. What do you even have? You have crit, don't you? You have crit? And damage is cold. Okay. Not bad. That's round 15, chat. It just needs a little love, man. Just a little love. Some new mechanics, some new drops. Just a little love. They redid Breach. They redid. No, they redid Breach one of those. I don't think they've redone any other league. They can redo Simulacrum. It just needs a little love. Oops. Just a little love. Oh. I have so many tier 11 through like 14 maps. It doesn't even drop tier 16 maps that often. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, that's not worth much. I don't understand why this is worth so much. Just straight up fizz dam reduction is that good. Things you don't know. All right, I gotta feed my dog in a half hour. Let's see if we can bust out like 2 or 3 more of these. You know what I need to do? I need to go watch the lore videos that Kitten Cat Noodle, I think is her name. I don't know her name, but she's a really well known, was doing amazing lore videos for PoE. You need to start watching those because PoE's got some pretty cool lore, like Eldritch being like old god bullshit, outer extreme Eldritch horror that I kind of really dig. Like that form of media, I really dig. All the books and Eldritch horror, like Lovecraftian, Bloodborne is one of my favorite games. Like, I love that version of like creeping horror. It really gives you that existential dread that's so great. All right, dude. Give me something. Ah. Those waves feel great. The first 5, you know, they've tweaked Simulacrum so much. They've reduced it. What, it was 30 waves, now it's 15. I think they made it ramp faster, ramp harder, and still feels like shit. They need to, that needs a major overhaul. And I think they know too. I think I've heard interviews with them saying that guys at GGG, Jonathan and Mark, I think they know that it needs a massive rehaul. So that's good. Hopefully we get that in a season upcoming. I would not mind a massive or delirium, actually. Just the whole mechanic. A new overhaul. On the radio. What is that? Like I'm I could just take off my filter and look at everything. Prospero's protection, huh? Cool. You know what I need to do? I have the timers for BDO. I need to add it to this this game so that I can check when bosses are coming up. I can swap over real quick. Because I need some bosses. Hold on, chat, one sec. I need, what is this? BDO timers. Can I just add it? I just add browser, right? Add existing BDO timers. God, that's really small. Actually, you know what? It doesn't need to be that big. I don't want it to. There, now I can see it. Kind of. I can see it. All right. 2.5 hours to the next boss. Remind me, chat. You need to go hit that boss. What's up, buddy? You ready for dinner? You're pretty close, 20 minutes. My old dog's doing his fucking little rollies. He stretches and puts his arms in the air, his legs in the air. His arms. I cannot wait to be free from this place. So 2.5 hours is actually 2:36 is like 8:15. Is that when that's counting down to? Kostas, where you at? Reveal yourself, the revelation. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're on round 18. I think every one of these simulacrums takes like 15 minutes each. 15-20 minutes each. So I've dumped like hours into this. Hours and hours into this grind. I don't think it's worth it. Not at all. But you know what? We're gonna finish it out. We gotta keep going. Hey! Oh, look at that. It was a T16. Oh, it was Elder. Every so often I'll get a Guardian map. or like a synthesized map, one of the three, or one of the four. It's just so sad. All of those loot sploots. They're not even explosions. They're loot sploots. It's like my cat just me sploot on the end of the stairs. Banister. It's just it's like having a boner and just how would you overhaul the story of Delirium though? Like an invasion into the madness? Like you're trying to hunt down the boss? That would be interesting. So maybe you're hunting down the god of Delirium, who I think we've seen. Oh, actually, we've seen it in PoE 2, which is in the future, and he was trapped. So I wonder if they do like a overhaul in PoE 1 to where you're hunting down the god of Delirium and to trap him. That'd be interesting to like redo the league. Oh. Are they leeching from me? What the fuck? Maybe I should read the mods. Yeah? Come on, a totem shouldn't count. Really? That's the last mob that you have to kill. What do they have? Okay. Oh. Come on, Moby. Start it up. Let's go. Oh my god, you fucking wrecking me. Oh, enemy guardian's gonna die. Oh, well, no, you survived. Come on, EG. Survive. Oh, I didn't. What am I stuck on? Okay. Let's get in a safe corner real quick. Just get in a little safe corner. Okay. Make sure my AG survives. Where are you at? Okay, he's done. Okay, cool. We're good. Sometimes it gets a little difficult and you gotta play around it. And that's a nice change of pace. But yeah, not for long. Word team. You know what's unfortunate is the gauntlet just happened. I'm complaining about like difficulty in PoE, and that's like the most difficult event. But I am kind of already burnt myself out of PoE that I didn't want to start the gauntlet. They need to run the gauntlet maybe just a little sooner. It'd be interesting if they did like multiple gauntlets throughout the season, like one at the beginning, one at the middle, and one at the end. I don't know. Different events like that, such as the gauntlet. Maybe run a gauntlet like after the first 3 weeks. That'd be interesting. How long does it take for the gauntlet to start? I think it's like 2 months or like 1.5 months, halfway. I'll have to go back and look when the season came out. I'm not sure. Here's the nice thing about this build is when I have multiple guys next to each other, like this, then the chaining chains between both of them and you get the double hits. So I'm hitting both of them and they're chaining back and forth. So the damage really helps when I have multiple uniques right next to each other. Die. Die. Nice, nice. Oh, I thought it was full. I just got that many maps. Nope, now I'm full. All right, that's another one down. All right, chat. I need to take a break and feed my dog. Brizzle. Let's go back to the hideout real quick and let me go feed my dog and give him his insulin. Here, Brizzle. Look at this shot I have to give my dog. Insulin. Look at this. Look at this thing. All right. Let's get back to it. Gonna make some dinner for the wife. She's gonna be home at 7:30. The dinner should be easy though, just sticking some bows in the oven. So let's see if I can get these done before she gets home. When I was feeding my dog, my cat ran outside, Skittles. And I always like it when she does that because she basically, she's an indoor cat, but she wants to go outside, but she doesn't really want to go. She doesn't really want to go outside. She just wants to explore a little bit and be like, oh, what's out here? And then be done. So when she runs outside, just pick her up and hold her out, and she'll just kind of look around and be like, what's that? Ooh, that's a bird. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? And then she'd be like, all right, I'm done. Let's go back inside. So I was like watching her kind of experience the chaos of the outside world from her little enclosed house. And she goes, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Let's go back inside. My little bush kitty. Found her in a bush as a kitten. Right next to my work, I was taking a walk, and I heard just a meow, meow coming from the bush. I was on the phone with my wife, and I was like, I think that's a cat. And she's like, get it, I'm on my way. And she showed up at my work in like 15 minutes. I'd found this cat. She took it, and Skittles has been with us ever since. She's a little feral kitten, has become the most cutest living animal I have ever seen. She is so incredibly cute. She's like a designer cat, a little bush kitten. A little front. She's a little. I think she's like a rag doll, not a rag doll, but there's a sleeker version of the rag doll. That's what she is. A little runt though. She's a little tiny kitty. Let's go. Gonna get this show on the road. Got shit to do. Dinner to cook. Wives to kiss. Let's go. Come on. Nothing. 2-0 rounds. 2-0 burgers. Love it. Love it. Come on, why don't you drop a voices, please? Please? Damn. Not a lot. Not a lot. Come on, I gotta get through a lot of these. I feel like they're I think they're like actually timed. I wonder if it, no, if Simulacrum has like a set monster spawn, like round 5 is 400 monsters, round 6 is so many monsters, or like it sets it at the beginning of the round, or if it's timed, like it just keeps going until it has to be, no, it has to be monster density, right? I wonder if it would be better if I could clear faster. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe Simulacrum is alright, but I just don't clear fast enough. Could be. Have to research that later. See if that's the case. Dude, where are you at? Oh, I hit him. Oh, he's right there. Ding, 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 ding. This like literally feels like a waste of time. Like I feel my time evaporating into the nothingness. But you know what? It's not evaporating because I'm making a video about it, so it's worth something. I just gotta get through it. Just gotta get through it. Ooh, this one's hard. Okay. I hit them a little too much damage. Oh, send on that. Okay, so like that got the neurons firing just a little bit. I'm so glad that's what I got. My dog licks his bowl, and I'll be licking that bowl for like 2 hours from now. He's gonna have absolutely every molecule of food off that stainless steel bowl. Okay, lots of maps. Wave 12, fantastic. I love it. Oh, man. How many more of these do I have? Hey, thanks for the follow, Opal. Welcome. Yeah, I've gotten like 7 or 8, I believe, in my 50 runs so far, or the 45 that I've done. I haven't identified them yet. That's what we're gonna do at the very end. Hopefully that ends up being today. This has been dragging out forever. Simulacrum is not the most profitable or fastest strategy. Dude, just die. Hopefully we get a one passive voices. That'd be very nice. I've never seen it, but you know what? We can dream. Oh, there we go. Hey, look it. Set it and it dropped. We love that. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. Not bad. Not bad. Don't need to put maps in there. We don't care about maps because they're all low tier. Let's keep going. Nice. Hopefully I get another one. That'd be nice. They really need to rebalance this. It's not the best. Okay. Wrong way. Give me another one. God, look at that's tier 15. That's wave 15. That's so sad. GGG needs to do a little bit of is that worth anything? I don't think it is. Okay, I'm wrong. We need a little bit of a rebalance on the rewards for Simulacrum. All right. 7 more to go. Okay. Lunacy's watch, eh? Oh, 6. This isn't the best. 7. Act 7's the best map for Simulacrum. That'd be great. See, the worst part about Simulacrum is, like, you know, wave 1s to 5 just aren't going to drop shit. Like, give me the option so I can click a button and just skip those waves. Like, yeah, okay, I forfeit my right to collect loot from rounds 1 through 5. Let me start at round 6. It's a buff and debuff. Just give me the button. Let me get through these a little bit quicker. It would be so much nicer. Because I would not mind forfeiting these first 5-7 minutes of Simulacrum to just skip through them. It'd be so much better. My dog's still licking his bowl over there. I'm gonna be so happy to get out of this place. I am going mad in real life. Get me out! Ah! This is a torture. This is literally delirious torture. Where is he at? And the gray on gray on gray color palette of this place makes it so hard to see that last little mob. You're, oh, literal madness. Thy name is delirium. Just like the Sandman, elder god personification, delirium. That's a great comic adaptation. The death of Sandman is kind of my favorite like depiction of death I've ever seen in media anywhere. Always like the haunting Grim Reaper. But the Sandman's death is actually really nuanced and incredible. I love it. Oh, man. Oh. Please, release me. Release me from this torment. Just... Oh. If they overhauled Breach, or not Breach, if they overhauled Delirium and actually made it more enjoyable and player friendly, maybe more players would play it, which would get more voices in the economy, which would actually drive down the price of that jewel, which would make it a little bit more, a little easier for builds to get into, like maybe not one passive voices, but 3 passive voices. That'd be nice. Yeah, the whole Delirium League needs a redo, just like Breach got. I think Delirium at a most any league needs a little helping hand. Like they need to touch that up first. True. You do have to, but it's not the problem with Delirium, or not necessarily Delirium. Delirium in maps is pretty good. It's the Simulacrum itself. Like the Simulacrum, even if you build your build up like super hard and like you get that min-max build going, when you get the wave 15 Simulacrum, you've invested all that cash, you finally beat this challenge. It drops barely anything. Like you can get voices on like wave 9. Like maybe a guaranteed good final reward for wave 15, but it's so RNG based. Like I've run wave 15s where nothing shows up on my loot filter. Like I've put so much effort and currency into my build, and I run this hard challenge and you get nothing out of it. It's just, Simulacrum needs a little bit of a rebalance, and they've tried to do it so many times. But I think it needs more love. With the time and effort and currency you have to put in to get into those like later tiers and not get anything out of it. I think it needs a relift, like a facelift, like Breach got. Because Delirium in maps it seems like it's almost required, kind of like endgame juicing strats always have hit it with a Delirium orb, just because it's going to give you more quant, it's going to give you additional rewards. So like it's almost like guaranteed, or not guaranteed, but like required for that endgame juicing, and that's just boring. Make it a mechanic that's interesting. Like give it a downside but an equally interesting upside, because right now it's just run the gauntlet and hope you get something. Most of the time you don't get anything. The only really good drop in here is maybe like low tier voices. Megalomaniacs are like hit or miss, and you don't even know what you're getting. Like all of these, some of these could be good, but I don't know. Like, what build uses this? It's hit or miss, and it's split personalities are hit or miss too. It's just not the risk reward, or like the effort into the investment for the character to run it isn't worth the reward compared to the rest of the game. Like, you got guys running those breach strategies right now, making like 30 div an hour. I'd be lucky to run 4 simulacrums an hour, and I'll get maybe 1 voices from it. Maybe. And right now, like, I think unidentified voices are like 9 div. So I'm pulling in like maybe 10 div. And I don't know if you can make this go faster. Maybe like a faster clearing build. It's still at the same time, it's so RNG dependent. Which is the game, I guess. All ARPGs are RNG dependent, but the payoff just isn't here. Like, you know, what'd be interesting is if they gave it a twist. Like, it is madness, right? You're entering the depths of madness. So pull in all the bosses. Give me a delirious maven. Give me a maven that does new mechanics. Give me searing and elder. Give me a new boss that's like an amalgamation of searing and eater together, and they like do weird mechanics that combines both, because he's pulling from your mind, making you go mad. It'd be interesting. I don't know. Just it needs a facelift. I don't know what it needs, but it needs some work. I know that. Remember that wolf boss from like the tiers? I don't know what tier it is, but the map boss that he turns into a wolf and can't do damage, but he fucks you up because he's got that aura. Give me that, but give me like the desiccated zombie version of him. That'd be interesting. That'd be cool. Give me the what is the Wendigo version of him. Oh man. What else? How could you kind of twist? Because it's delirious, right? You're entering madness. You're entering your own twisted version of reality. Well, how could you twist it so it's interesting? Oh, nice. My tink. How could you twist bosses so they'd be a breath of fresh air, but a little bit interesting? I mean, you could do it so that like Omniphobia or Encosis get the boss mechanics, and you randomly get a memory game. That'd be interesting. Fighting for your life in a memory game with all these minions with their bonuses. That's how you can make it super challenging. Or the ball. Imagine the fucking searing ball face, and you got Kosis in the middle of it just fucking you up. That'd be difficult. Like they teleport you to the boss arena. That'd be cool. I don't know if the technology's there. I wonder if they could do that. If like in the middle of this coast is like, what? And then teleports you to Searing's arena and you do the ball face with Kosis fucking you up. And then when the ball phase is over, you come back here. That'd be cool. Why'd you do that though? You'd have to load all of the boss arenas in one zone and have the ability to teleport the player back and forth to do that though. I wonder if they could do that with their technology. I don't know if they could do that in PoE 1. That might have to only be PoE 2. Okay. What do you have? Garbage. I might actually make it to 96. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Might actually make it there. This is the farthest I've been XP wise. And then I'll get like shitty combination of like 2 additional fizzes, extra elements, and a critical, and I'll die like 5 times on a map. I think that's how I died to those 2 tier 15s or 3 tier 15s that I failed on. I think I got like 2 or 3 different physical as extra LE damage for bosses or just for mobs, and then they also got like 300% crit chance. Just get that sweet spot. Is that the end? Nope. Tier 15, chat. Tier 15. I mean, it's better than what I've gotten before. Tier 15, man. What do you have? Cold damage. T1 cold damage. Yeah. Full screen of drops. Yeah. Ouch. 1C. I'll keep it just in case. We're gonna have to see how the profit shakes out at the end of this. That Bloodlines is nice though. How much is that now? 1.6 div. All right. Do another one. Give me X7, dude. Give me X7. What's up, buddy? Is this 10 or 5? 10? Wait, is 10 and 5 this? No, because 5 would be... Do you even get 5? That's the tower. You don't get the tower, do you? Just because it's a small circle, I guess. They don't want to enclose it that much. Man, this is gonna take forever. This is the worst part. Okay. It ended and I didn't hear anything, so I didn't know. I guess I should have watched. What's the stash? Stash doesn't even disappear. I have to look for it. What's his name? Delirium. Mr. Delirium. Come on, man. Let's go. This is terrible. What am I looking for in Lapis? Is it, what's it called? The super tanky amulet. Defiance of Destiny. What's it? Is that Lapis? Don't remember. Oh, posture chat. Oof. Oh. Find that good posture. Stretch out that back. Broaden those shoulders. I have yet to see like a good unique out of those. Out of what have I done? This is 6, so I'm 5 down, so that's like 75 rounds. So I've done fucking 625 rounds. 600. Once I finish all 50, it'll be 750 rounds. Crazy. Oh, that's a sick beat. Gotta go potty, dude? I have to be careful my dog doesn't care anymore. He's 17 years old and he will pee and shit wherever he is standing. So I have to watch and make sure so I can put him outside in time. He does not care. We have to get diapers for him, man. He's got cataracts, he's blind, he's got diabetes. Old man is just, he's enjoying his twilight years. Gotta make sure he has some good twilight years. You want a CBD gummy, buddy? They have these little chewables for dogs. It's kind of like CBD. I forget what it is. I think it's CBD. Give him one of those and all the joints stop hurting for a little bit. Takes a nice little nap. My dog, what his dog here is, it's like 7 years to 1. He's 16. What's 16 times 7? My fucking brain is blinking. He's 112 years old. Hold on, chat. Let me let him out real quick. BRB. Come on, buddy. Come on. You go potty? Let's go. All right, we're back. Oh man. Oh man, Winnie. Go find your bed, buddy. I hate tangled vines. Well, fucking Juggernaut. Why does entangling vines work on me? Why? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Should be able to run through them. The Juggernaut, bitch. From the bad X-Men movies. Dude, where are you going? The fuck is running away? I always think my AG's a mob sometimes. I just run back and hit him in the face. Thank God there's no friendly fire. I would have killed him so many times. Are you stealing my turn? Just what's happening here? Oh, because I Infernal cried. It's like, why did I lose endurance charges? Derp. And the mind-numbing part of PoE when content just becomes kind of See, my problem is I've played too much PoE. So a lot of people get the enjoyment of starting a new build, but I've played most of them. Now I get enjoyment out of pushing a build to its limit. I think next league I might just start SSF though. I think that's the next challenge. I've never played SSF, and I need just a little bit more out of PoE. Trade has become too easy. Become like mind-numbingly easy. And it's almost like you're going through the routine. Yeah, I need to try SSF. Give myself a little bit more of a challenge next league. At the same time, like I feel like SSF takes longer. I don't know if I want to dedicate like a month to beating the PoE League. Well, beating PoE League, but oh, hello. I mean, I can try hardcore, but it just some of the shit that happens in PoE is just bullshit. If I died to something like that, I would just be like, meh. Yeah, ruthless. But ruthless is just, see, ruthless is hard, and then you'll kill the boss and nothing will drop, and that would just be, I don't know if I could play PvP like that. Like you just kill mobs and they drop nothing. So what's the point, man? I need something out of it. I guess, does ruthless have gold? I don't think they have gold. I mean, if you can get gold, maybe. I don't think I could do that though. Oh, they do get gold. Do they have gambling? Like, so you can gamble for items with gold? Maybe. That's the next step up though. That's, I don't. It's like no rest for the wicked is just a little too far, just a little bit back from no rest for the wicked with the engaging mechanics and the loot. I can get that. It'd be interesting. I think SSF could do that. Hardcore, not so much. I would die to something stupid and just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. But actually forcing myself to go farm for something would be interesting. Oh, I need this piece of gear and it only drops from Delve? Shit. Guess I have to make it down to 250 and start looking for all or whatever. Maybe I'll do that next league. Give it a go. This league, the goal is getting a mirror. Getting my first mirror. Grinding it up is mind-numbing, but that is the goal. That is... Oh. Then I'll frame it. No, I'll frame it. What will I do with my mirror? I'm not sure. First one. It'll be special though. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. Went to bed a little late last night. Getting the repercussions of that today. Finding that sweet spot's really hard for this skill. Lightning strike is a little easier. For this skill, it's kind of difficult. Ooh, I had it there for a second. $15.15. See if I get anything. Also, like, being stuck in simulacrum for so long and just gray on gray on gray. My eyes, dude. This is putting me to sleep. The madness claims me. The madness takes me. Okay. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. 5 more to go. So close. So close. Just continue. Freshers aren't worth anything this late in the league. Unfortunate. Hysteria gate, eh? That wave 1 was better than some of my wave 15s. That's really also kind of a detriment in Simulacrum. Like, it's all RNG based, I get that. And it's rewards, like these rewards are what you get, and that's kind of based for like your return on profit is based on like whether you get good rewards. Maybe weighting the rewards in the later tiers to be like the higher tier rewards, like currency, and making sure that the currency rolls lucky might help it a little bit. Making sure like uniques roll lucky, like it rolls the tier of unique and the base type of a unique 2 or 3 times before you get what drops, and it's like the higher tier. I don't know. 8 decks, that's terrible. Unless deck stacker. Oof. Did I just throw away a good shield? Nah. Deck stackers don't use shields. Nah. I shouldn't regret that, right? Sorry, champ. I'm zoning in, or zoning out, I should say. I'm just staring at my screen, holding right click and jumping. That's the worst part, is you just brain off. What is this song? Who is this? Oh. What? Balthazar. Balthazar. What is that movie with Keanu Reeves? Constantine. Balthazar. Get wrecked. I like that fucking bass. That bass line is sick. Posture check. Oh. Got that groove in it. That bass. I say bass and my voice cracks. The bass. There's no thing alive. Come on. Oh, there he is. He died. That's the worst. The worst, man. Just wasting my time. Atlas down. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this simulacrum farm today. I'm going to have to call the day at 7:30, chat. Gotta get off and feed the wife. Make sure that she is loved, appreciated, and fed. She gets home from work, and I gotta make sure she got everything she needs, because I love her, and she deserves it. But I have like 4 more to go, and they're like 15 minutes each. I highly doubt I can finish by 7:30. But we'll see. See if I can push through faster. You done dropping? Omnophobia. Oh, ow, that hurt. Oh, okay. I'm getting wrecked. Where's my... When did my guy die? Didn't even recognize it. Came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. Fucking Miley Cyrus over here. Call Miley from now on. Miley and Smiley. Ghost, just give me Smiley. Oh. You didn't like that. So the nice thing about attack speed with like a cast speed, depending on what you have, when you have a fast enough cast or attack speed with movement skills, you can really just like teleport around bosses' abilities. Becomes kind of a joke. You can move fast enough. I was gonna say, was it just gold and one jewel? What is that? What is that? See, like, this is terrible. This is what wave is this? This is a tier 11 wave. Come on. Fragments. I'm gonna get a lot of you don't get any guardian fragments. They really need to start dropping like elder fragments, shaper fragments, and cirrus fragments, but you only get normal Atziri fragments, which I think they need to change that a little bit. Oh my gosh, what was that? Fucking Miley coming in. They really need to change that, because fragments is useless. No one does normal Atziri anymore. The power creep on that alone needs the fragments reward in heists, in everywhere you see a fragments reward is garbage. So I don't want these. Sacrifice of dawn, sacrifice of dust, sacrifice of noon. Look at that. 2 rewards just got eaten up by garbage. I need to fix that. It would help a lot is if they made fragments drop more than just Atziri fragments. I think that would help rewards a lot. It also put more of the normal bosses loot in the drop pool. So like 2 mod elder eyes. Actually, yeah, maybe not uber elder fragments, maybe regular elder fragments and shaper fragments. Not uber elder fragments. Then you get 2 mod elder eyes in there. More in the mod pool, or the loot pool, I should say, or the general economy, is what I'm trying to say here. Might help a lot. It might help a lot to also make fragments rewards feel good. Gotta keep an eye on time. Oh yeah. Oh. No. Okay, this one's a little difficult. Miley's coming for me. You guys need to get closer together. There we go. It's easier to avoid your attacks when you're closer together. Also, I get the double hit off. Am I damaging you at all? What the fuck do you have? Chaos resist? That doesn't help. More life. Yeah. Less curse effect. That doesn't help. A sponginess, dude. Come on, just die. You can't kill me. I don't even know why I'm dodging. Oh, that's why I'm dodging. Tempted fate there. Are we done? We are not. Now we're done. Okay. Voice me, bitch. I'm gonna clean up these tabs. I have too much random shit here that I want. So many of these megalomaniacs. So many. On to the next one. I think this is my last one, chat. I'm gonna have to finish the last 3 tomorrow. And then we'll get a breakdown. The breakdown. Maybe making the mobs drop like actual items would help. I don't know, man. It needs some help. I've been doing this for, yeah, let's say I did 50 and they're 15 minutes each. That's 12 and a half hours. $12.5 for what I have in my stash. Okay. So close to being done, though. Keep that eye on the clock. Keep that eye on the clock, chat. Let me know. You get your like 7:25. Or at least I need to get I can get dinner cooking. It's literally 30 seconds in a microwave. We're having a chili. Hey, you know what? You're right. Maybe I do have a couple mirrors. That is true. Highly doubt that. I will be so happy if I do, but I highly doubt that. But I would be so nice. That is kind of the downside of doing like these videos where I'm planning like run 50 runs of this. You don't know unless like you get like a tink on the ground. The unidentified uniques are such a mystery that I could have been really lucky and made a lot of money, or nothing at all, and I won't know till the end. So 13 hours or 12.5 hours, and we'll see what we get. I do know these like maps in my sleep though. I'm not even looking. I just hold right click and leap slam around, and I know to do it in a T on this map, and I don't even have to look at the game. This is terrible, chat. Watch my recording software. I can do it so well. That's not the muscle memory you want to build. The mindless muscle memory of leap slamming through towns. Because you can't even do it in the normal game, which is unfortunate. You can leap slam in these maps, but not in regular towns. What kind of bullshit is that? Like, the technology's there. Why can't I do this in regular towns? Let me leap slam around, especially Act 3. I don't understand why they have such a lead into Act 3. The first time you walk into that town takes forever. That in Act 6. Ooh. Let me leap slam, or not leap slam, but like flame dash, maybe flame dash across. That'd be so nice. Instead you gotta do this spiral, although it does kind of, it introduces the lab to you. You don't know about the lab unless you find a trial for a new player until you hit Act 3, and then you see the monolith, or whatever it's called, the gate. So maybe it's required to get you to see it. I don't know. But it's only required the first time ever. Let me leap slam around towns. Let me travel skill, flame dash, frost blink, all of it. Whirling blades. But I guess I wonder if it's because they're damaging abilities and they don't know how to, or I might not, they have like limitations on the programming for players and NPCs getting hit by damaging abilities. I don't know. It just sucks you can't travel skill in towns. Mage Blood is the best QOL just for that. Did I finish? I did. I got one bubble. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Got a couple rounds and I didn't even resummon my AG. It's not like I need him in the first 10 rounds anyway. You only need him in like round 13 or 14 and 15 depending on the mods. But he does help my tankiness. I need to finish this. Big goon guy, really. Some of the names people come up with. Darker half, huh? Not bad. Are we 12? I need to hurry. These rounds take too long. And I don't even think it's because of my damage. I think it's just like, I think it's time gated sometimes. I got decent damage. Maybe. Maybe we can complete this in time. Well, I'm gonna complete in time no matter what, but I need to go faster so I don't get wife aggro. Damage is good though. Should be fast. This is a pretty cool rendition of the song. Have you somehow, when I play it all, repeat? That's cool. Oh, you can't hear the music? What? Did I not pass it forward to kick? 'Cause it says I'm broadcasting it. Is it just too low? Hello. Oh, fuck. You know what? I have to fix that tomorrow. I'm on a time crunch. I'll have to look at that after the stream though. So you're not getting any music? It should be playing. It's playing Hosier right now. I wonder. I wonder why. Do some problem solving analysis after. Fixed. Oh, it's just really quiet. It's because I have it quiet. I need to get a voice. I need to get a volume separator. Say that's too loud for me. That's probably really good enough for you guys. I need to separate. Okay. Does that sound better now? It's the volume mix. I need to make it quieter for me and louder for you, but unfortunately, I have it linked. Everything's linked to the master system volume. I have to get a voice, or not a voice changer, but a volume mixer. That's what I need, like a virtual one. I turn it down because it's a little too loud in my headphones, and then I think that's turning the master volume down. Son of a bitch. Look at chat. All right. This is my last wave. I can get the music working correctly. I just need to separate it, which is cool. Because I never used an actual like a. Oh, this song's great. And that's it. I got 3 more to go, but we'll have to do it tomorrow, chat. After I get my virtual volume mixer, we can fix this so everything sounds right. But for today, I'm down. I am done, I mean. I got 3 more to go. 3 more. And then we can see if we got anything. But that's going to have to happen tomorrow, chat. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. And hope you